Hey guys, it's me, Parker. Welcome to my channel. This is Sagittarius reading. I'm dating this for the 25th to the 30th because YouTube did an oopsie. Um, they did an update and I looked it up, and a bunch of people were having the same problem I was, where they couldn't upload videos. So it put my recordings behind by 2 days, which really sucks, but I'm just glad it's fixed because at the time I was like, oh fuck, like, is it my channel? Is it like my formatting? What is it? So yeah, I'm back. So they are a bit late, but that's okay. I will have this posted today. So yeah, Saggies. I was meditating the other day and I was clearing my energy and I saw like 8 arms like raise up through my energetic field, and I heard Shiva, and then I heard Shiva Lingam, and I was like, oh, what's that? Right? So I Googled it, and it's this stone, and I was like, whoa, that's fucking crazy because I have this sitting in a pendant in my bedroom. And I like never wear it because it's like huge, right? It's so bulky. But yeah, it called to me like hardcore. And I'm a Sag rising. So, if this is resonating with me and calling to me, it could very well help you guys. And it's strange because that happened a few days ago. I've done all my readings since that happened, pretty much. And I haven't felt the need to tell anyone about that in any of the readings, even though it was such a cool experience. And I have been wearing it in the readings, since that happened. So yeah, maybe go and get a piece of Shiva Lingam. I don't know. I'm a Sag rising, like I said, so I am a Sagittarius, and it's very much so resonating with me right now. With that being said, I have a new deck. This is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit. I don't know why I have issues remembering the name of that or saying it right. I will not be surprised if the Starfish shows, because I was just at the store and I knew I was coming back to start with my readings, and I saw the Starfish card and I was like, oh, that hasn't come out for anyone. And then when I was shuffling just now with the intent for Sagittarius, it came out, like it showed to me, and then I was shuffling and I accidentally clipped one of the edges of my cards, which fucking sucks because it like ripped the edge of the card on the Starfish card. So I won't be surprised if that comes out for you guys. The Starfish is an emanating energy from within, but it's also kind of an energy of like, they're very exquisite, right? They're high vibe and very exquisite and a joy to be around, but because of that, they can become complacent or jaded with their worth, right? Relying too much on external perceptions for ego purposes, or needing to reconnect with why they are so exquisite. So I won't be surprised if that comes out for you guys, but we'll see. Saggies, my sages. Whoa. Ooh. 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 Okay. Earthworm on the bottom, that's like a very green energy, like it's like the beginning of the deck, pretty much. I think it's this one that starts the entire deck. I am still getting to know the meanings of these cards, so I'm also relying on my intuition and what I know about these animal totems. But this is like very raw. I'm just hearing raw energy. It's a freaking earthworm. They're tilling away in the soil. Feeling very green, and this is just all speaking to personal power, powerhouse energy. Like, this is like untapped personal power and potential and hard work, earnest work, and like growth, right? Earthworm growth. And this is like the soul, this is ether in this deck. The animal totems are classified by element, and this is the fifth element of ether, spirit. And they relate to the chakras, which is just, energetic connection to ether, flowing through our body. This is the solar plexus. This is our personal power. So with these two coming out, it's like a call to like personal power. You may be downplaying that with that emanating energy from the starfish. It hasn't come out. It's not going to, I don't think. But yeah, this is just speaking totally to personal power, big time. So we'll see why, this indicates like stepping into it, from going from very shy, hesitant, working up to that, and then like complete mastery, like The dragon is like, oof, Bo Daddy. Mouse. This is like a very, I just heard tenacious energy. It's a mouse. It skitters around. It's skittish. I'm getting like a weird inquisitive energy off this. But typically it's like an energy of like overwhelm or like getting mired in details, too much going on, like a lot. Like think of mouse like energy, like they're constantly running around and collecting food. That's all they do is collect food all fucking day long. They reproduce and they collect food, and they sleep, right? But there's a lot of running around. It's fast paced, nervous energy, detail oriented. Here's the elk. This is that powerhouse energy. This is in this deck. This is the divine masculine of the earth element, the earth realm. To the deer. He is all burnt. This I'm totally seeing as you guys, because of how his antlers are on fire, right? He's connecting to the sun there, to his personal power, like that dragon energy, right? This is a very steadfast energy, very reliable, very loyal, a leader energy, big time. So I'm seeing the elk as you. I'm feeling like this is details. It could be people around you. We have spider that came out. There may be a lot of people relying on you at this time. Spider energy is all about web, building a web, right? Typically for me, spider totem is all about networking, right? So whether that's like the energetic grid or the people around you or the networks in your life or your neural networks, could mean any great number of things. But in this card, in her specific meaning for the spider card, it talks about people relying on you, being a support system for other people. Also a touch of like manifestation with creating that web of vision, an artistry vibe almost, but supporting yourself or those around you. Yeah, so, and all earth energy here. All earth energy, even the underlying, except for ether, except for your solar plexus, which is power, which is quite, of these chakras that we have, that can relate to how we show up in the physical, right? How we sustain, maintain our physical power, how that looks to the outside world, how we manifest that. All earth energy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could just be feeling very grounded at this time, or there's a need to ground that powerhouse energy into the physical here through the solar plexus. But these two cards specifically indicate a support, like being in a supportive role to someone or something or many things with this mouse energy. So we'll see what that is all about. So let's look at this mouse energy. I want to see what's up with that. Clarify mouse, please. He looks so cute. I don't know. It is like I don't want to say negative connotation, but in her description, she definitely paints it as like a nervous Nelly, skittish, kind of energy, right? And again, a lot going on. Saw the Empress. It's definitely a support card. The Empress supports an entire empire and life itself. Sometimes she can be the divine womb. Okay, two more. Just saw the Two of Pentacles down to the page. That's dropping a pentacle, dropping some of these details. Whoa! What did I just say about support? Yeah, you guys are acting in a major supportive role for those around you this week, or maybe you're needing support with this overwhelmed mouse energy. We'll see. And this can be an overwhelmed energy as well. If this were like a real life scenario, this would be someone who's an intern at a company, and one day they're training to become the CEO, and they're feeling very unsure of themselves, like writhing to find their place, their footing, their, you know, grounding. But this is the Six of Pentacles is a card of giving and receiving and support. See how that person's very balanced and wealthy, and they're giving to these people, and these people are receiving it. So someone here is definitely acting in a supportive role to you, or that's you. I'm kind of seeing it as you with this elk energy coming out. Aha! Okay. There's a lot of conflict and lack. That just came out with that Two of Pentacles. It felt like very overwhelming energy, so I'm not going to take it. I wasn't getting a clear message off that. Just felt like a lot going on. So for some of you, you need support, or you're supporting someone who needs your help right now with that earthworm energy. And this could actually be two separate people, the earthworm and I just heard protector. The elk is a protector energy as well. Supports the family structure, support as the divine masculine. Man or woman. Let's get one more for mouse, please. From this deck. Three of Swords. Ooh. Painful. I'm feeling it in my heart chakra, like big time. Ow. Oh. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Temperance is here on the bottom. We like that. That's your major arcana. That indicates this balancing, wealthy energy, prosperous. I'm hearing prosperous. So that's obviously what's being supported here is some sense of prosperity. It could be an emotional or your contacts with that networking energy. Seven of Swords. This is like a very behind the scenes, backdoor, sneaky energy. Like if this is like a business venture, someone is like frauding or stealing company time or money or resources, and it's like affecting, it's like creating chaos within the company. Or I don't know why I'm picking up on all this career stuff. You know, obviously this could be your social circle. This could be your family with that elk card as well. But it's like things done in the dark kind of energy, sneaky. It's sneaky energy, right? Sometimes it's not shadow energy, and that's just doing what you have to do, and you're not necessarily telling anybody about it, you know. But with that Three of Swords, and there's an element of support here, somebody's like either needing support after actions like this, betrayal, sabotage, fraud. I'm hearing fraud. Someone's a fraud. But interestingly enough, we have the world looking over at this person, fixed energy, so Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, looking at this person, and you know, the world is a cyclical energy, and this is like enough, right? And with Temperance coming in, it's like, oh fuck, no, time to bring this majorly into balance. The support here, I'm kind of hearing is spirit. You know, some of you that's playing out in the physical, manifesting as an actual person, or yourself having to take on that role to pick up the pieces after what this person, or it could just even be situationary, right? But there's a need for support, and I'm kind of feeling like for most of you, spirit is this spider weaving this web. I'm hearing karma. Judgment's not here, so we'll see what comes out under that spider energy, but that would definitely be karma for this, whatever this fraudulent behavior or action is. Somebody could have bounced very quickly, taken something and left off, because this is very fast moving energy. This is your guys' court card for the Knights. And pages, like that is the Knight of Wands, is you guys. And that's Gemini. So you could be bouncing for sure, or you could just be communicating, or this could just be you moving on from this, or this could be you. I'm kind of getting that this is you in a frantic energy, this mouse energy after this person's betrayal here. There's a hint of that for sure. So let's clarify with the manga deck. What's the Three of Swords? Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Definitely for some of you guys, this affected your financial stability. Big time. There's a need for support. Investment, something you invested in. Or vice versa. This could all, be someone connected to you or around you that I'm picking up on. Oof, justice. Justice. I won't be surprised if that comes out either. There's definitely, with temperance there, that's a very delicate, I'm hearing delicate energy. It's like patience, right? It's tempering the situation. And it's spirit heavy quite often. It indicates that spirit is there, especially with that world energy. That was weird. Something just like pulled on my shirt and it like went riding up my back. That was creepy. No, I don't like it. My personal space. All right, one more shuffle for the Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords. I don't know why I'm feeling frustrated with this person. I'm feeling it, and I just had to, I just saw the Wheel of Fortune, and that is your ruler, that's Jupiter energy, and that's fortune coming in to replace whatever, chaos happened here, but I'm feeling your frustration. I think this Three of Swords is not so much like, this can be like heartbreak after like a loss of a relationship or a partnership of some kind, could be business, could be you put a lot of time and work and energy into building something and somebody fucked it up. I think this energy came out for you guys in another reading recently. Actually, it could be the same energy. But I was going to say Jupiter is in Capricorn and it's retrograding, but it's going direct right away here, like in the next week or so. I thought it was the 12th, but then I heard someone else say like earlier in the month, so I don't know if that's a timeline thing, like a changed timelines or something, but it definitely was the 12th. I don't know what it is now. You could Google that. Google that shit. But that's going to bring a lot of judgment energy with it because it's in Capricorn. And, with retrograding situations that affected our fortune and our stability, if people were behaving in that sort of way, when that goes forward, there will be fortune coming in. It is your ruler. And with that Jupiter energy, Saturn and Pluto are also in Capricorn. So there is a lot of Judgment Day energy. Just saying, because I can feel your frustration. Oh my gosh, I'm such a nerd. I just got way too excited about that. Oh wow, there's that Knight of Wands. So underlying on both decks now. That's you guys. I'm seeing justice coming in for you guys. I won't be surprised if justice comes out. Isn't that funny? I'm like, literally, this is you like juggling that mouse energy. That's totally what that is. Like, and you may need to get creative to fix this, to bring balance to the situation. This may have put you in a position where you had to get real creative. Because, this is passionate, creative. This is how you guys are coming out. But this is that juggling mouse energy. Like, chaotic. Dealing with the chaos, the aftermath of this person's 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands in this collaborative energy. So for most of you, and then there was like a taking for granted that happened, or a rejection, or abandonment. This can be abandonment. Somebody abandoned a situation here. It feels very career heavy. With 5 of Swords to the 7, that's like all about me, baby. Like no fucks given. Like I'm feeling your frustration. I'm trying to temper that a little bit. 10 of Swords with the 3, that's very fucking painful. You guys, we have had every shitty sword card come out. We have the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, persevering in that mouse energy, like having to pick up the pieces for this person. And there's that 3, here's that collaborative energy, right? But it was betrayed big time, and there was like chaos that ensued after that you're having to deal with. That's just how I'm reading it, but take it how it resonates. But this is beautiful. This was the underlying. I haven't seen what came out yet, actually. I was just getting into this mouse energy a bit too intensely, and I got real excited when this came out. Just I was talking about Judgment Day, karma's a bitch. Just saying. Not that I wish that on anyone, but sometimes, we have to learn so we don't repeat these cycles, right? Have to learn. Frustration. The Star. Oh, beautiful. It's kind of like that temperance energy. Healing, hope. If you are picking up the pieces for someone else, you're gonna see a major fucking comeback on that, maybe when Jupiter goes direct, because Judgment is like a call. It's like it's typically like a resurrection energy, but it can literally be a judgment, like karma, right? Like, and with the star, it can be like like the star. It's Aquarian energy. It can be like you're shining like a star. So like if you're having to deal with this, whatever this person, did that created all this, you know, chaotic and frustration energy, you will get recognition for that with this Judgment energy. This is like just screaming karma and recognition for what you've had to put up with here. Wow. And boy, have you had to put up with a bunch of shit. This is, again, could have affected you very heavily financially or stability-wise. Out in the cold, look at her, she's crying. She's like so overwhelmed. She's like, what the fuck do I do? That actually is making me want to cry, so I'm not going to stay in that energy. That's you guys after this person dips or fucks you over. 10 of Wands. This is very backbreaking. You've had to work hard with that mouse energy to recover from this big time. So let's look at the elk. Actually, let's look at the spider, because I feel like that's the support coming in. Somebody could physically be coming in to assist you with this. Temperance is like, okay, you learned the lesson. And, you know, I'm picking up on this weird thing with that world energy and the support where, like, you had to pick up the pieces, and there's judgment about that, right? And with that judgment, it's like spirits coming in, and it's like, okay, you've toiled away, you picked yourself up like the elk, you're steadfast, dedicated, loyal, did the work. You did the fucking work, right? You dealt with this, you picked up the pieces, you did everything on your own, possibly because of this person or situation. It even could have been like who knows, like you got frauded and there's nothing that can happen or you can do about that, or just a shitty situation, a business failed or something, who knows. Might not be tangibly a person, but I am seeing it as a person that did, this. But for you, the judgment is this support coming in because you've picked my ears just went all weird. Like muffled sounding. You have done the work, very much so, like this mouse, and it's been hard and it's been painful and it's pissed you off, quite frankly, because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling very agitated right now. That's your judgment, is the spider, the support coming in. That's beautiful. That's temperance. For this person, the judgment is they're going, what happens with energy, right? Especially when we're connected to other people, is if I'm connected to someone and they fuck me over, and I'm now shouldering the burden of this, and it seems like they got away scot-free, that's only because my half of the energy in this situation is still attached to me, and they're not acknowledging their half of this undoing, right? So what happens when spider and temperance comes in, and you've learned the lesson with that world energy, the cycle, coming into this, this dragon energy. Underneath that, we have moth and fox, which is like a grass is greener on the other side, very crafty energy. So this is that person. This is you. What happens with that is when we heal and we learn the lesson, once we wrap up that cycle and that lesson, and it gets to this point, the 10, and it gets dropped, and we have healing with the star and temperance, that energy goes back to that person because you're not hanging on to it anymore. So that's what happens with these energetic cycles, is they don't get off scot-free. The only reason that they think they did is because you've been shouldering this energy for the repercussions of their actions. But once you heal, you do the hard work, you pick yourself up and maintain optimism. This is a lot of optimism. And you guys are the most optimistic sign. And look at this elk. He's burning up. He's frustrated, but he's looking to the sun. He's looking to better days. And strength, a lot of strength was on the bottom there too. Personal integrity, this whole reading is about personal integrity. What's going to happen is you drop those wands when the support energy comes in, and it goes back to them, and that's judgment. They now shoulder that energy, and now they have to work through their cycle of learning that lesson. Just saying. So maybe some of you will find solace in that, because I'm almost feeling like Spirit's pissed at this person too. Not that Spirit is like that, you know, but sometimes Spirit's not very happy with us if we act like that. And that's why judgment karma happens, right? It's like, what? You know, come on, man, because this was supposed to be something very fair and balanced and prosperous, I'm hearing. Spider, and tell me about the support. Kind of already all came out, but we'll see if we can get anything else here. The moon. Ooh. Aw, that's like things behind the scenes. Like that spirit, the unknown, right? Yeah, Cancerian or Piscean energy. The moon. Wow, this is interesting. I might push this reading back a little further, because that's like an element of the unknown. Again, you guys are frustrated, you're heartbroken, your back is breaking, you're overwhelmed with that mouse energy, feeling like you're fumbling, but maintaining, you know, this steadfast energy moving forward, looking to the sun, maintaining hope and faith that judgment will happen at some point, and it will, with that judgment and that wheel of fortune and that world energy. It will, for sure. What's the moon? I just don't think you guys see the relief coming yet. Ooh. From this situation. The moon. Again, I think that's just judgment on behalf of Spirit. Oh, okay. Okay, so these came out in reverse. So I'm going to read the upright meanings first.